Hello, Sovereigns. Welcome to your Pick a Pile with Imperia Tarot. This is Imperia. I am going to give you a moment to sit with this and choose a side. Don't overthink it. If your intuition calls you to one side, go with that. If for some reason you feel called to both piles, stick around for both piles. There may be a message in both of them that you need to hear. I will give you just a moment and then I will start with pile 1. Okay, we're going to start now with pile 1. If you chose pile 2, you can skip ahead to that part. We've pulled the Fire Tiger card for you. I may be connecting with fire signs here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If not, then I'm feeling like this collective that I'm connecting with in pile 1 is connecting strongly with their own inspiration, passion, and energy at this time. I feel like there is a lot of enthusiasm and movement for you right now. And equally, you're going to experience a lot of momentum in the week ahead. I feel like you are very ambitious and you have very clear vision about where you're going and the decisions that you're making right now. I feel like you are making decisions from your heart, from your inspiration. You are not relying completely on your emotional mood, but you are taking energy from your emotions and using this emotional energy in a way that inspires you and gets things done. The card itself says, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. So you are also very trusting of the universe at this time. I feel like you are strongly connecting with yourself and you are strongly trusting in the universe to guide you where you need to go. You are not waiting around for anyone to come in and pull you forward or to give you permission to go for what it is that you want. You are doing it yourself. You are not waiting for somebody to rescue you or to save you. No, in fact, you are doing the opposite. You are not going to be overthinking situations. You are going to be asked. You are going to be asked to trust yourself and to act on what you feel is the right thing to do, to make decisions based on what inspires you, what gives you energy, what makes you feel alive. That's going to be very important for you this week. It's also going to be very important for your future and what you are manifesting. So harness this energy this week and put it into your projects. Put this into you can use this energy this week to achieve anything you put your mind to. You just have to be bold, courageous, and I feel like you will be. You're embodying the energy of the tiger and the element of fire, which is purifying, inspirational. People will be drawn to you. You will be magnetic. You may even get people come to you asking for help this week. Or you may have people who want to rely on you or see you as an authority in your field. People will also see you as very confident and someone who is very reliable. Also somebody who is very self-sufficient. I feel like at this time in your life and the week ahead, you are going to be seen as an inspiration to others. Others will want to learn from you. I'm also getting this feeling that children, for some of you that have children around you, they're going to be learning from you and they will be looking up to you. So it's going to be very important to be a positive role model for them, as I feel like you are going to be a direct source of empowerment for these children. Okay? The tiger can also be connected to maternal instinct, so you could also be a parent. You could feel particularly overprotective this week of any children or family in your household or that is around you. You could feel very protective of your partner or your parents or somebody special to you. I'm feeling that for some of you, okay? You've also got the knowledge card, so I feel like also some of this passionate, inspirational energy has come from some new knowledge that you have come upon. You have gained a certain level of mastery and skill at something, and you are able to not only teach others, but you are ready to step into a new level of your advancement. You have a wealth of knowledge built up from past experience, and you are in a position to be able to teach others. I am also getting the feeling from this card that some of you may be an old soul. You may have a very specific specialty in something. that is unique and that a certain group of people will be looking for. It may be a very good time right now to harness this inspirational fire energy into a new pursuit or project and expand your knowledge out into the world. For some of you, it could be creating a course or teaching others or becoming a mentor. I am also seeing here that you are in a position to do this. I feel like you have all the resources that you need. If this is not financial resources, you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, and you have the ability to communicate your message to the world or the group of people that you need to. You have the ability and the skills to connect with those you need to make this a reality, okay? I feel like this is something very specific. It could be something esoteric or occult. You could be someone who has mastered a skill or is interested in a skill and has gained a lot of knowledge in something that is not common, or something that people are seeking that they do not even realize that they want or that they need. And I feel like you are going to bring this to them. I feel like you have this ability, and I feel like if you do this, people are going to see you as an authority. People are going to see you as knowledgeable and wise and somebody that they can go to for this kind of knowledge. We've also got the Mystical Light card. So the Mystical Light card is somebody who is able to lead and to guide others. So I feel like it's time for you right now to step into a leadership role, to teach something to others. Like I was saying with the tiger and the fire energy, you may be feeling, people may be looking up to you, children may look up to you, or people may come to you looking for advice, or they may be drawn to your magnetism or your leadership. There's something about you. There's two polarity energies here. There's a lot of depth to you, but I feel like you also have this outward courage that you express, that you're very confident. You can be very physical, but equally, as much as you can be physical, you can also be very deep, and you can go inward and you can experience the deeper, darker realms of life. I feel like that is you. And I feel like that is why if you become a leader, if you turn this into something where you can teach others or lead others or mentor others, I feel like it's going to be a very good path for you, and I feel like you and other people are going to benefit from it. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you. I really hope that this was insightful for you. If you resonated, subscribe and join our circle. It would be lovely to have you here. We're going to now move on to pile 2. Whether you realize it or not, you are very inspirational. You are an inspirational source to others. You could also be someone who is very elegant, very regal, and noble in your demeanor or your appearance. There is this certain way that you carry yourself that gives off this kind of aura. People may see you as not necessarily aloof, but maybe distant, seeing that people can misunderstand you until they get to know you. You are beautiful and magnetic. Some may even view you as self-centered or arrogant, especially with first impressions or when they see you at a distance and they don't know who you are. But I don't feel that's who you are in your heart. I feel like it's just a surface judgment. You may be very successful at something. I'm getting this feeling, but despite the fact that the peacock is very bright and alluring, I don't feel like you are flashy at all. I don't feel like you try to flaunt this at all. That's not what I'm getting from this card. I feel like, yes, it's going to be very important to practice humility. I feel like people can often express jealousy towards you for some reason. I feel like you have learned the power of gratitude. I feel like you actually have quite a lot of life experience behind you. And I feel like when people get to know you, you actually become quite an inspirational source to them. It is a very beautiful quality to be like the peacock, to be so magnetic, so alluring, to have so many reasons to flaunt yourself and yet choose humility. Tranquility, harmonious in action. Yes, this is exactly the feeling that I was getting from this peacock card. I feel like you have learned the value of gratitude and grace and patience and many qualities it takes to be successful and magnetic and beautiful inside and out. I still get the sense of nobility so strong. Even the way they're sitting in this card, I feel like there's something so masterful about you, and yet you don't flaunt this. You have a lot of humility. You're grateful for what you have built, what you have, and what you are given. I feel like you are someone who has developed your sense of right and wrong, morality and ethics over time, and you have built a very strong foundation around this. I feel like you put a lot of emphasis and a lot of energy into making sure that your space and your life is very tranquil. And when you allow others into your space, I feel like you are very careful about who you let into your inner circle and your inner world, as to not disrupt this peace that you have created for yourself. This is something that you consciously choose and you're consciously aware of. Again, I feel like you have mastered something. You have galactic dreams. You are somebody who has learned the art of manifestation and affirmations and intention. You may even be a spell worker, or you may be involved in some sort of spiritual or metaphysical craft or career. I feel like you are very trusting of your path. You are very trusting of yourself, even through challenges, because you have been through so much in your life and you have dedicated at least a part of your life to knowledge and learning about certain things, learning about yourself. I feel like you could be a very academic person or someone who is very spiritually seeking. I do not feel like you're chaotic at all. I feel like your energy is very present, very strong. I feel like when people are in the presence of you, it can even feel a little bit intimidating at first, but this is only because you are such a refined person. And like I said before, you can be very misunderstood. I feel like when you dream big and you aim to make it happen. And I feel like you do. When you put your mind to it and you put your energy towards it, I feel like there are some metaphysical secrets or knowledge that you have put into practice, and it has worked very well for you. The people that you allow into your inner circle or into your life and in your space, I feel like you share this with them if they're open to it. I don't feel like you're a forceful person. I don't feel like you're a preachful person. I feel like you teach and allow and show others and guide others when they come to you, when they become curious with you. Other than that, I feel like you just walk your path and you have the ability to be a very, very strong influence. But I don't feel like you do it in an invasive way. I don't feel like you do it in a way that is flashy or egotistical. I feel like you do it in a quiet way. You have a quiet strength and a quiet power. A quiet strength and a quiet power about you. And that's how you make decisions, and that's how you move through life. I feel like you have the potential, if you aren't already, to be a spiritual leader, an authoritative leader in some area. I feel like for some of you, you may currently be thinking about this. Expanding what you already know and expanding what you have already been doing into a different branch of this, or teaching it or expressing it in some way out into the world that is different to what you're already doing. Okay, I'm getting that very specific for some of you. I feel like you actually have the key to something that is huge, absolutely huge if it became public knowledge. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I'm feeling that very strongly. Or if you harnessed it in such a way, this is bigger than just a business idea or a project or something that you teach. I feel like this has the ability to bring a lot of harmony and healing to people's lives, all right? I feel like that is something that you should explore. That is the message that I'm getting here. Just like this, when I mentioned, when you dream big, you really do. You make it happen. You focus in on it. Look at the wolf. Look at its eyes. Its piercing gaze into what's in front of it, and it's going towards it. But not in a rushed, expecting way. Not in a dominating way. In a way where the wolf spirit says to itself, I trust, I know who I am. I can make this happen because I already have the knowledge and the wisdom. That's what I feel here with you. Okay? And that's what I have for you. I wish you the very best week, and I will see you again.